Social media is on fire right now. Evidence scatter everywhere. This is what they call yam, pepper, scatter, scatter. It is all connected to the gist lover and other lover, you know what I mean? The Agaygay thing, where, our very own brother, director, movie industry, Edochie, was also named as part of those Agaygay burner boy. Even Very Dark Black Man, of course, we know Very Dark Black Man has history. Yes, he has history. So it's not like something that just fell on his lap. But here we are. While some are kind of shying away from it, there is a presenter who had such characteristics, and he was called out many years back. He said, no, but now he has put his full chest on it, saying, yes, this is who I am, and this is what I do. Let us watch this video, and we will be talking more.
Anyways, Odumeje na Flavour being partner. Let us say now, Flavour na dey do Odumeje. So they do in the bosque, pause, sepre,
If you've been asking questions, I'm officially, I am gay.
Turn up.
Fully proud to be gay.
Yes.
I'm the first Nigerian artist.
Say something.
What you want to say?
To anyone who's watching right now, especially if you're in Nigeria, look, there's no need to be afraid. You're who you are, live in your truth, express yourself. Who's going to love you will love you, and who's going to hate you will hate you. That doesn't matter. Just be yourself.
Yes.
Just be yourself and live in your truth.
As you should.
The Diamond issue by becoming the first Nigerian artist, like television artist, to be open and be proud and be who they
As
are.
you should. Come on, give me some.
I'm sure people are going to
know?
see this and be
And
like,
they're gonna
what
be
is he
like,
talking about?
dramatic.
Yes, if you've been asking questions, I'm officially,
Gay,
I am gay.
Turn up.
Fully proud to be gay.
Yes.
Okay.
Living in my truth.
Okay.
So I know you all are going to talk about this like you always talk about everything I post on social media. So this is your official.
They gay.
There you go.
They say Gist Lover don't release the batch 3 of the celebrities where be Agaygay. So number 1, a Burna Boy, Odogu. Burna Boy will sing, I know they live to tell the fuck yansh. That's one Akba Kuruba. Number 2, they sing a Kiss Daniel. Number 3, fraud. Who be fraud? Anyways, Odumeje na Flavour being partner. Come on, Gist Lover, come on. So they try to say now, Flavour na dey do Odumeje. So they do in the bosque, pause, sepre, Fouls. Dele Momodu, Move Donga, Brian Okuwara, Pokoli. No. Abba now. As Pokoli they dance in pile for all the 4 years. Ola of Lagos. Very Dark Man. Because me on the quarry. So now me that say they knock me, I wish don't play, you will learn. Vine, I don't know this one. Corey de Bello. J Mattis. Sheyi Awolowo. Don't know that one. Alesh. I don't know that one. Peter. I don't know that one. Swanky Jerry. Do you know that they ring a bell? Blossom. I don't know one. Jubril of Lagos. Meanwhile, we never touch pastors. Meanwhile, number 1, to the person who get this blog, I know say you get son. And your co-pilot, that one get daughter. You if not be say your character, the one where get son, if not be because of your character, normally I suppose don't knock you. Because our 2 they go the same gym before. I suppose don't knock you. But because of your character, and me I get problem with all those rubber yansh. I like authentic things. If not, you say suppose don't come up pints. And the one where get daughter, so if I talk now everybody go cry for my head. Make her no talk. They'll say, say one knock the mama and this thing together. But we won't leave there. Anyways, Gist Lover, I know you people are struggling to come back. Now, let me tell you Nigerians what's funny, right? Now, I'm not somebody that likes Apostle Johnson Suleiman, or what's that guy's name? I don't like him. I feel like he talks things that does not happen, and he just adds spices to his preaching to just make it look as if, oh yes, he has the spirit of the Lord with him, something like that. And to be honest, when Timaya says I be lie, Timaya not really lie, because too many lie for him out based on what I don't see for him videos, say they transfer money to. But anyway, that's not the point. The point is this: recently, Alima Abubakar, that once accused Suleiman that Suleiman was knocking her when she was on her period, she has come out to say that it's a lie. Now the question is this: Gist Lover kept on posting that in that period where they spoil the guy name. They finished Johnson Suleiman name for this country. Say yes, in the Naka when he did this one, in the Naka when he did that one. No, he say everything, na lie. Do you understand? No, he say everything, na lie. Now she don't come and say na lie. So how many other news Gist Lover don't put out there? Guess what? All these things was all for blackmail. All those one knife to say Suleiman called and say, okay, how much I'll give you in Bitcoin? They for collect. They're all about that life. You understand? Now she don't come out and talk in her life. So what next? The Suleiman guy now, name don't spoil. Even though, of course, like I said, I don't like him, but it's just the truth. In name don't spoil. Be that. Gist Lover, like I said, you people are not going to suffice on this internet. So fast idea, people have nothing to do. Your credibility is gone. It's all lies. Bring proof for all these people you listed. You don't put my name to bring proof for everybody. Bring one proof where one boy, they say two of them they gave. You are not surviving this. They come this internet. And like I said, you're going to learn.
You don't love me again? That's my son. Let me tell you something. This is my family, and I love my life. Thank you. This is one of the philanthropists. Thank you. My father. Once you don't come, yeah. So take a meeting. Don't give you a school. Don't give you a school. No.
Let me tell you one of the signs to look out for when a guy is unnecessarily clean. When a guy they barb his hair twice a week. When a guy be like this, one strand, they get here 2 strands. One strand, they get 3 strands. Then one strand. Those kind be where they carve like this. One day, if you be sign, I don't confirm anything give you. If you be sign, when man nails they too clean, there's no rough edge around the guy. Babes, when you see man grow be rough, you don't know what thing God do for you. Once man they waiting they call squeaky clean. One day you don't near Agaygay. No go watch movie for pen cinema, got yourself. Agaygay no be joke. You see, a lot of women struggle to relate with what I'm saying because you can't deal with the idea. Now, let me tell you something. You see all those things, painted nails, dread hair. No, that's not the sign. The sign, a normal guy way too clean. When guy cutting hair, draw pattern for one side, look very fresh. No problem. Many of you, they look those earring, nose ring, they look at my sign. Leave them. That one will be the sign. The real sign, because when a guy is super clean, is that clean shaven? I said, you go see his face, like his face go be like Peking, small Peking back. They clean. Somebody say too clean. I don't agree that if it's some men are too, and they give you advice, they follow me argue. And they give you advice. And they give you free consultation. Some people pay me money for this thing where they tell you they argue. Okay, they argue, they go. You don't want to say husband Agaygay or a part-time Agaygay. When a guy is clean, all these people saying I don't agree, just either follow their husband or follow them. Now they don't they use style confess give you. As they follow talk like this, Agaygay na food, many Agaygay food this live where they here. All those guys when you say a guy is rough, as I did like this, I know they shave armpit. Which time I won't get to the shave armpit? I just make sure my armpit is clean. I spray roll on. When you see guy armpit they clean, in beard they clean, this place they clean, this place they clean, is it clean? A problem. Na problem. 80% is Agaygay, 20% is normal, and that 20% no be the one wey dey with you. Now the 80% na dey with you. No gawk yourself. Now there is Agaygay and then there is half Agaygay. All those men we get like 10 different lotion where they rub for face. They get body scrub, they get this scrub, they get this. You see, when person they collect from backyard, the smell they different from person where they give woman normal. Because backyard is not meant for the Igbola. Backyard is meant for the toilet. Once men don't begin they collect for backyard, it go they begin the smell. They know they fit hold shy.
Say about Don Jazzy, DJ Big N commented on my page on that post. You don't understand? That's the Maven Don Jazzy them DJ. You don't understand? He said, this social media, no wahala. Now, I understand what he's trying to say. But, Big N, you are correct. You have a point. You know, say, now this same social media make us know, say, Don Jazzy give Bobrisky money after he came out of prison. When Oluwa Dollars started talking about, when he talked about, say, person one bend in yash or one bend person in yash because of, say, making music go far, blah, blah, blah. Almighty Don Jazzy, why did he comment? This I just need answer. I know they follow anybody they drag. Just answer. Why Don Jazzy when they deal on their own? When they support skit makers, come day for the first time against skit maker.
We'll be watching more clips, but let me quickly read this out. This is what DJ BJN wrote. Big N. This social media I always say, make the good way person they do no turn to bad. I can 100% tell you that Don Jazzy has never met Bobrisky before. He has never spoken to him before. He doesn't have his number. Neither does Bobrisky have Jazzy's. When a mutual friend of Bob came out to raise funds when he came out of jail and reached out to Jazzy to donate. Out of the benevolence of his heart, he donated just like he has done uncountable times for people he doesn't know from Adam. That never made it to the internet. As for Oluwa Dollar, I was a person who introduced him to Jazzy. He and his little bro. There is no beef in a society that narratives are being thrown around about reaching the top in music through some kind of X favors, especially artists and label bosses. It's only right for him to want to house these perpetrators from the game by first identifying them. Let's not also rule out people who cry wolf to promote a song or an agenda. Notice the said person decided to push a song the very next day. Sometimes make we dey use our head think. It's not only for head booting people. Shalom. It deep, right? Well, it is what it is. As you all know, the industry is dark. And someone wrote this: how can a national organization that oversees the well-being of all our members stand against one person who happens to be the most vulnerable. How do you prioritize the interests of few persons or few against one person? How? Make it make sense. Alima openly called out Apostle, claiming she was bedridden for years after her affair with him. Hope you all investigated that. Now, you heard Very That Black Man talk about the apology of Apostle and all of that connected together. Recall that Jesus Lover had put out videos of this in the past. And, well, Very That Black Man, because his name is part of it, is now saying, it might be that it was just all a made-up story, just because the lady Alima came to apologize. Apologizing does not mean that you are wrong. It could be that your life is at risk, or it could be that because from what we heard, somehow they have found a way to shut opportunities for Alima in the industry that she is into. And I won't lie to you, she said she needs money. It is the same money that led her into what she did, and it is still the same money that she needs. Someone wrote this: if it is true that she gave whatever information to blogs, then the parties involved should take action through appropriate means, not using an organization that should protect everyone as a tool for Vedanta. I'm talking about the industry now, the theater, or what's it called, the association, the Nollywood Association of whatever. The Association of Actors Guild is nobody's personal office or property to do as they wish. If you claim Alima gave the information out, that means she was close to them at some point, which makes this a personal case between these actors. Did the leaders invite Alima to hear our own side, or is this somebody using our organization to hunt a member? Please let all respect ourselves and the rights of every individual or citizen. You're probably waiting for Alima, and I don't know what they're waiting for Alima. What should happen to Alima? Maybe for Alima to buy. Every individual or citizen, you're probably waiting for Alima Abubakar to RIP, right? After all that lady has been through, no intimidation of any sort will be tolerated. Wanting to clean up a badly stained name, why would a self-acclaimed man of God work so hard to clean up a mess he created himself? Instead of admitting his weakness, Abi practices genuinely repenting and seeking the face of God. That's if God knows him. Well, it is what it is. It is what it is. We all know what happened to the lady in Canada who had claimed that Apostle did things with her, and then she was forced, she was coerced into apologizing. She was also asking for money. Let us watch this 2021 video.
Good morning, Nigerians. I have a confession. On the 20th of November 2016, Linda Clems made an arrangement for me to come to Keja, and that we were going to meet her sister's friend, a family friend going to America. That was what she told me. Okay, so it was supposed to be a hookup, but it wasn't really exactly put like that. But she told me that a family friend of hers wants to meet someone nice, someone cool, and that he's going to America that same night, and that he wasn't going to waste much time, and he wants me to meet the person. And I said, fine. 2016 was immediately after my graduation from Anambra State University. I was preparing for my youth service. I'd already gotten, my statement of results, and my name had already come out as one of the people who was going to go for the youth service. So I'd finished, cleared everything in school, and I'd gone to Lagos waiting for my posting letter. So on that day, I got to the hotel. I can't really remember the name of the hotel because Linda was already in the hotel before I came to meet her there. So when I got there, she told me the person was coming, and the person came a few minutes after I arrived and walked into the room. It was a suite. And when the person walked in, I recognized the person somehow, but I didn't really know for sure who the person was. But I knew it was a familiar face. So when the person walked in, it was supposed to be like a quickie arrangement, and I didn't know the person, and Linda was the one giving me the direction. And by the time person walked in hurriedly, and it was an awkward situation, but I was asked to join him in the room, and when he got into the room, we had sex. And then after the sex, he slipped his number in my hands and said, call me, don't tell Linda I gave you my number. So when he came out into the sitting room, Linda was there with him, and he brought out a bundle of money. I think it was 500. Can't really say exactly the amount. And Linda split the money, gave me half of it. Immediately he gave her the money, he went off, because the idea was that he was traveling, and that he was going against schedule. So he rushed off. He didn't spend up to 20 minutes in that apartment. And after then, I noticed that his face was really familiar, but I was really struggling in my head to really ascertain where I know the person from. So I was happy, because at the time I needed a lot of money. I was broke. I left school broke. I was planning to go for youth service. I needed a lot of things. So, it felt good that, because I saw the bundle of money and I got a good part of the money. So after that night, I and Linda went to the place at Keja. We had dinner. We even stopped to saw some girls hawking, and we said, sensitizing the girls on why they shouldn't hawk and all of that. And I and Linda returned to the hotel. We spent the night. I know I woke up sometime 5 a.m. that morning, and I opened my phone. I was going through Insta blog post, and I saw Apostle Suleiman, his posts on Insta blog. I think one of the sponsored posts of his programs, or one that he did, he gave somebody a car, something like that. I saw it and I was like, oh my God, this was the man I had sex with. That was when I, could place, my mind on the fact that I knew this person. I knew this person. And I said, I couldn't say that to Linda immediately, because if I'd said it, I don't know the kind of risk I'll be putting myself, admitting that I had an affair with a man of God.
Well, it is what it is. They say when you're on top, you become a topic. And also, if God really called Apostle Johnson Suleiman, well, he might be targeted, and his weakness will be used against him. Particularly those that have left God, they are now in the kingdom of darkness, but they are acting like by. They are neither here or there. You will not know that they've left God. They are working and servicing the altar of darkness. That's what they do. So they oftentimes need men for them to bola the man, not because they want, but this is what they've been told to do. If you don't do it, you cannot. They've given themselves to inordinate affection. That's one. Two, some of them have to oil women to grab some horror from those women before they mount their stage or altar. We've heard stories here and there. Now, stories, as interesting as they might sound, might not be true. It could be that it's only one time thing that the person did, or two. It has now become a big issue. Anyone can come up with stories. The thing is this: none of these women can produce any visual evidence or phone call that has not been edited of Apostle. But because it is not the story of Apostle that we really want to kind of deal, it's just that his own came in because of the integrity of Jesus Lover that has been lost ever since the mobile thing, and those that, according to Very Dark Black Man, might be behind it. Yabujo and Tonto, those two individuals, they might have secrets of people who are unwilling to give them Bitcoin. Allegedly, these people cannot be trusted. What I mean is this: yes, they can put out stories, but it's more of a blackmail thing. That's how they operate. They go around digging. And then they ask you to pay them. If you don't pay them in Bitcoin, they put out your story. Sometimes it's a direct thing. You and them together. They realize that you're no longer giving them. All of a sudden, your story gets leaked. And they make sure that they go for people who have a lot to lose. They don't go for guys who have nothing to lose. They don't go for people who have nothing to lose. And once in a while, they come up with stories here and there, stories that they get or gather from people, and stories that they themselves, being that they are in that industry, stories that they get. So with this Agaygay thing that is spreading right, left, and center, this Gabriel or gay bread thing that is spreading right, left, and center with Very Dark Black Man. Well, like seriously. Well, about Very Dark Black Man. I know Very Dark Black Man as Very Dark Black Man has sort of acquired, let me put it that way, a kind of followership. Like people are into Very Dark Black Man, and whatever Very Dark Black Man says is sort of like something that majority want to embrace now. It's like, don't say nothing against Very Dark Black Man. No, we agree. No, not at all. Yes, we know that blog, Gistless Lover, can lie for the universe. We know. But there are things that comes from this blog that we have confirmed to be true. Now, true or the truth is not the same thing. Why? I'll explain better. You see, I might tell a story or, in quote, expose something that is true, but not the truth. What it means is this: the intent, the motive of my action. I am into this person. I am blackmailing this person. Or this person used to pay for my lifestyle, and this person refused. Maybe they have repented, such as the story of Apostle Johnson Suleiman that Very Dark Black Man talked about. And now that person is no longer paying for that service. And you say, okay, since you don't want to pay, I have nothing to lose. You have everything to lose, because you are the pastor. You are the apostle. I am going to expose you. I'm going to ridicule you. I'm going to show you to the world. I'm going to embarrass you. I'm going to do all that I can do to make sure that your life is a living hell. Is it that you accept, agree to my terms and conditions? So, Gistless Lover will put out, maybe some few pictures here and there without really too much of an evidence. But what that person did might later come out to be true. So that's what I'm trying to say. So here we are. It is serious. Are we going to embrace you will learn in the hard way of Very Dark Black Man? No, not at all. Maybe Very Dark Black Man might say, I'm not into this anymore. But the truth of it is this: Very Dark Black Man, you are the first person that said 90% of those those in that industry are Agaygay. You even talked about a friend of yours. Yes, you talked about a friend of yours who used to do this thing. You said you went to visit him, and his bowler was standing to kind of welcome you. You said it yourself. You said, but you did not accept it. But he did raise the loudspeaker for you and all of that trash that you said. Not just that alone. You yourself, Very Dark Black Man, you said it yourself. Yes, you said it yourself that in those days, Agaygay used to invite you to come, but you don't do the Agaygay thing. They will just say you should open your chest, move around, that kind of thing that women do. If you know about the gentleman club, you know what I mean, where you go and watch ladies, kind of twerk and do some kind of body, you know what I mean. So he used to do this kind of thing. At least let us believe that he used to. You get it? So let's say he used to do that kind of thing. So it means for you to have been doing such things, moving around, and we've seen videos of you like this, like complete video of Very Dark Black Man, like the day he was born. We've seen him using his small bowler, very small, limited edition of his bowler. He was using it to kind of rub all over the place. In fact, Gisle's Lover had put it out there. How was Gisle's Lover able to get that video? Have we asked? It means that there are people who have the body parts of very dark black man, but some of them are just deciding to keep quiet, like, okay, let's just leave the matter like that. The thing is that very dark black man, we cannot say it is not true that you yourself, you are not part of this bullying, this Agaygay thing. Let's be sincere about it. How are we sure? So don't say you learn in a hard way. So this blog has been entertaining Nigerians until you came on board to say your own truth. So don't say you're on your own platform to do your own truth. So we should believe you. We should not believe the other blog. Yes, we know who to believe and who not to believe. But in this case, those names that have been mentioned there, just like many other people who had hidden, is it because Bobrisky came out publicly? Because Bobrisky came out publicly. There are people who, we saw a video now where a man that is supposed to be a man, of course, showing signs of some kind of effeminate attitude and all of that, you know what I mean? Showing those kind of, moves, that kind of thing. And we all saw it. We saw it. We saw it. And the bride's, what is it called? The groom's, whatever, is he best man? We saw what the best man was doing. Both of them were acting like, oh my God, you are getting married. Oh, sorry, you will be strong. I have to get married. I have to move on. If not, people will be like, that kind of thing. It was on Gist Lover's page. We saw it. We saw it. So don't come saying, no, you will learn in the. There is no learning of it. It's not only you talking the truth. There are people who also have the truth. So there's something like learning in the hard way. If you have never, ever been involved in such, maybe people will be kind of not really. But because we know that you were in that department, you've been in that department, like seriously, in that department. Yes, very dark black man in that department. We saw the things that he could do. If a young man of his age could be doing that kind of thing, he's not even afraid that pictures of him can be shared by those he was selling it to. Like seriously, if he wasn't afraid recording himself and selling it, not minding if his picture, that means he never thought he could become anything great in life. I don't know. Or he felt this is his calling. And maybe he didn't blow, because obviously he didn't blow. If a very dark black man blew in that job that he was doing, like selling his I don't think he will be trying to defend the so very dark black man, don't lie about this thing. Own up, say the truth, satisfy you say you're a man of truth, but this one is difficult for you. Say the truth. Say, yes, I used to be an Agaygay or bi, but I'm no longer into this thing anymore. Then it will be like everyone has his own path. All have sinned and come short, So don't come trying to present yourself like, oh, yeah, or you will learn in a hard way. I've told you all those things. Forget it. Forget it. When it comes to this type of Agaygay thing, even Mr. Freeze, whose wife experienced the same, it's not something hidden. It is not something hidden. He talked about it too. So what is this thing about somebody will nobody's learning the hard way in this one. All our eyes is open. Very, very clearly open.